Hi, I'm Barry Foster.
And I'm Gary Foster.
And welcome back to Antipodean Journey. This is episode number 10 with UP Langreo. And today we've got two very big games, away to Real Aviles in the first one, then a home game, the final game of the season, home to Torrelavega. But we've played two games since our last video, and this is how they've fared.
Yes, well, we've picked the wrong time of the season to start playing poorly against Guajaleo. We played very, very poorly, probably our worst performance, for several matches, and we were towelled up 3-0. That put us in a little bit of bother for the playoffs, and we scrambled to a 1-0 win over Promesas. So it was 3 points in the bag, but certainly doesn't fill us with confidence going into these last two games.
No, it was a little bit disappointing, that defeat, but as you can see with the league table, we're sitting in 5th position on 51 points, so we're holding on to that final spot for the playoffs. But if we basically do badly in the last two games, there's a good chance that a number of teams could leapfrog us. So we've really got all to play for.
Yep, 2 wins will see us there.
Okay, without further chit-chat, let's go and play Real Aviles. And here's the starting 11 for today's game. Very typical starting 11 with Gilly in goal, Piccoli, Elaine, Hevia, Iker Rodriguez coming into the right-back position, Hernandez, Samba, Sanchez and Iglesias in midfield. Sanande and Homet will lead our attacking line. So let's go and chat to the boys.
Okay, so we are away from home, but I mean, our season is basically on the line, so I think we should squeeze the boys a little bit and be assertive and tell them that we could qualify for the playoffs with a win here.
Okay, we can qualify if we win. Well, fingers crossed the boys will
do the business.
Absolutely on the field. And it's all going to boil down to these final two games.
Yes, well, at the beginning of this save, episode 2 and 3, we didn't think we'd be in this position. But
an early corner to defend, and we have done it.
Just.
True, but a bit more defending needed. Big crowd here today, just under 3,000. Oh, gee, bit of luck there as well.
Yeah, notice that there is a number of hitting the woodwork shots on for or against us.
Yeah, I think it's a bit of a feature.
Poor old Elaine he'd be our top scorer by a country mile if his headers didn't hit the post.
But a bit of a strong start by the hosts.
Yeah, well, you'd expect that. But we've got it all to play for. I think Aviles, they're mid-table. They're not really in playoff contention, but they're certainly out to have a say in what the makeup of the final playoffs will be.
Well, they're strangling us with possession at the moment. They're getting around about 75%, so they're really controlling this opening 15 minutes. We'll see if we can call out some encouragement to the players, but they're obviously dominating the match.
Well, yeah, a draw would be of minimal use to us.
Yeah, we need 3 points and another corner to defend.
Ooh, another
lady luck. She must have some relatives here. There must be more than one.
Yeah, maybe she's got a cousin that plays for the team. But yeah, there's
that's Elaine with a good header.
Yes, but once again, we can't clear our lines.
No, be careful how you tackle laddie. Homet, well, I think he's...
what's been happening there?
I think I thought we might have got a free kick, but obviously nothing came of it.
Nothing came of it.
But all the shots are going for Real Aviles. We're struggling to even have a shot, and once again, possession heavily their way.
75%, is it? 70%.
70%, yes. So I'm a bit surprised that we've been able to stop them from scoring, but here's a chance maybe for us.
Oh, no. Cleared? Oh, no, he lost out.
Yes, he's going to have to do it all by himself unless support comes through. But
Blue shirts are coming forward now. Wide on the right. No. Channel on the left.
oh well, good save by Gilly. But if we can take this scoreline 0-0 to half time, I'll be quite happy because they've been quite dominant.
Yes.
But straight down the park now. This will be easy for Eichel. He's on a yellow.
Yeah, I'll have to keep an eye on that.
Yeah, well, he's
York.
a good ball. Sananded, he's got through. Oh, he's clipped the bar.
All right.
Well, that was a good move.
Sure. Don't we get half a goal if we clip the woodwork?
And he's only rating 6.4, along with his partner.
Yeah.
So they're both a little bit flat up front.
Playing along to an industrial soundtrack, probably.
Yeah, we do apologise for that, but that's work going on next door. We have no control over the builders. But I think that's going to be half time, and it is. I'm glad it's only 0-0. I think we need to rev the boys up.
Yeah, put the cranky pants on.
Okay, half time. We normally don't do this, but we're going to thrash the old arms and tell the boys we're far from pleased because it was a fairly poor opening 45 minutes. We are the away team, but I would have expected a better performance.
Yeah, certainly possession-wise and shot-wise, but yeah, we haven't put the performances together that we want, and we're coming into the pointy end of the season, so it's not good form.
No, after some really good form for a long period, it's they have dropped a little bit in the last month in the game.
Yeah, I mean, we've played a settled side. Oh, cut
This
wide
is
open.
dangerous. Oh, well, good save.
Yep.
Good save. He
Yeah.
made himself big.
Yeah, the players, as I said, it's been a relatively settled side, but we've just had the FM gods against us for the last few games.
Oh, he should have scored, I think.
Yeah, free header.
Well, if you've got a settled side, it makes it a lot easier for you when it comes to picking the team. But,
then, yeah, I mean, it's FM is quite an easy game to play when you're winning, but it's a very frustrating game trying to turn it around. I mean, I think we had a pick and stick option at the beginning of the season, or once the season had started, but maybe that's coming back to bite us a little bit now.
anyway, this is a good move, and this is dangerous.
There we go.
Sanchez, out of the blue, has given us the lead.
Yes.
Against really the run of play so far in the game.
Yes. Good assist by Hernandez.
Piccoli with a good ball through to Hernandez, and he got his cross in.
And yeah,
The playmaker didn't fluff his lines.
no, he's good, and yeah, it was a good move by Piccoli as well. And he was one of the players that reacted adversely at the halftime team talk.
Anyway, free kicks are dangerous, and that was not far off the mark.
No, it skimmed the bar.
But we're only 6 minutes into this second half, so a lot of football to play, and this is Hernandez again. Looking for Sanande, didn't quite get him this time.
Oh, poor clearance.
That wasn't...
No,
he's
no,
lucky to
it's-
get away with that, I think.
come off for them, but they're going to hit us on a counter now.
Yes, this player looked pretty good in the opening half. They're still keeping possession.
Oops.
Oh, penalty. Yep, that's a penalty. That was Hevia bringing his man down, I think.
And he's already been booked too. He was lucky not to get another card.
Now, can Gilly pull off another save?
No.
No. Probably expecting a little bit too much.
Yeah, rather flamboyant dive for to go the wrong way.
Okay, that makes it all 1-1. I guess we really can't begrudge them for that because they probably deserve to be level.
But Hevy has got to be a little bit careful now because his stats will probably bottom out because he gave away the penalty, and the fact that he's already on a booking, we may have to may have to make some changes.
Well, it's interesting, we see the kick-off from after that goal, which was a little bit interesting. Often you don't see that. But anyway, well robbed by Sanchez. Can he link up with a player? Oh, he goes himself. A little bit selfish.
Yeah, I think we would have liked to have seen another option taken there.
Okay, we just made two quick substitutions. We brought on Fernandez and Arzaluz, since Sanande was struggling up front and Hevia was sitting on a yellow, and he gave away that penalty as well.
Arzaluz hasn't featured for us for some time. He had some poor form and then he got injured, I think, for a little while. And
well, his form was shocking from memory.
Yeah.
He really was performing very badly up front, and that's why he's been lucky to get back into the team.
Well, if he scores a hat trick for us, we'll probably forgive him.
But anyway, that's an interesting pass by the keeper. But that's a bit of a dangerous tackle, diving in there, studs first.
Not pulled up.
But that's a good through ball, dangerous.
Dink.
And he chipped him.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Maybe we could have got a free kick for that attempted tackle, but the ref said no, play on. Okay, we've gone to attacking mentality, see whether that helps the team. But I guess I'm not surprised that Aviles have taken the lead after the first 45 minutes. They did look the better side.
They were, but once again, it's just disappointing and frustrating that, we have such a good run and then the FM gods, decide to point the finger and said it's just not going to come off.
No, well, let's fire up, because we really do have an awful lot to play for in the remaining maybe 20 minutes. Okay, we've made our final 3 substitutions. Okay, well, Real keeping possession.
Yeah, needless to say, a goal for the good guys is desperately needed.
But David Fernandez puts his boot through the ball, couldn't quite find our attacker. But there's still plenty of time left to get an equaliser and maybe a third.
Well, the thing is that we wouldn't have dreamt of this position early on in the season.
Now, Glazier's got an opportunity here, son. Well, yeah. He got his shot away, but maybe not well enough.
Being played off the park here, although there's some good performers.
Well, when you look at those stats, yes, we don't deserve to be even probably level, but here's a free kick. Interesting position.
Yeah.
Will he go for goal or just
Go
for a header?
Goal. Go for goal.
Oh, he did.
Always skims the net.
But maybe 10 minutes left in the game, and I got a feeling we've done our best, but it just hasn't been good enough.
No, we just seem to have fallen in a little bit of a heap here, but I said we would have taken this at the beginning of the season after the start we had.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I'm not really too disappointed. It would have been nice to maybe play in the playoffs, but if that's not to be, that's the way it goes. But that's it, 2-1 to Real Aviles, and I've got to take my hat off to them. They were the better side on the day. So let's go and chat to the boys. Okay, fairly simple. Point the old finger and just tell the boys we're not really happy. So let's go and find out how the rest of the competition fared. Well, that 2-1 defeat was disappointing, but we've been let off the hook because we're clinging on to 6th position on 51 points, only a point out of the playoffs, and other results went our way more than once.
Yeah, we're still in with a shot, but certainly losing hasn't helped our cause a great deal. No,
with Guelo and Real Oviedo both drawing, that was really good for us because they could have leaped Frogust and even Marino. Did they actually play on the day?
might have played yesterday.
Maybe they played before us, yes. Well, they've got a game in hand. We've got to take that into account. They're on only 32 games played. So if they win that, they could go ahead of us. But anyway, look, all to play for in the final game, so let's get to that. Well, we just found out that Marino Luanco actually did pick up a 2-0 win against Compostela, so they have moved up into 6th position. UP Langreo now down in 7th position, so that wasn't the result we needed, but that's the way it went. Our next game is home to Torrelavega. That's a game I think we'd be expecting to get 3 points for. Very disappointed if we can't get 3 points.
But we're relying on other teams above us now to drop points.
Indeed we are. So let's do our homework and we'll see you for Torrelavega. And here's the starting 11 for today's game against Torrelavega. Gillian goal, Piccoli, Elaine, Hevia and Perez across the back line. Hernandez, Sambo, Sanchez and Iglesias in midfield. Sanande and Homet will lead the attacking line. So let's go and chat to the boys.
Well, it's for our last home game of the season. To me, there are a number of options there, but if we're assertive and we say, good luck everyone, it's the final day and we need to win.
Well, we do indeed, and we do need other matches to go our way with results. But we need 3 points.
Yeah, well, Torrelavega, I think, are in the red zone, aren't they?
They're I think, already confirmed as relegation team, so they've really got nothing to play for. But
except make our life difficult.
Yeah, or maybe upset us today. But the opening highlight for the visitors, and I think they're going to get maybe not a corner, no. Interesting big deflection. It seems to be a feature in 23.
Yeah, well, let's just see how we can... Well, I was going to say how we can deal with this long ball, but the short answer was we didn't. No,
I was waiting for a heavy touch and it didn't quite happen. But a bit of a wasted ball and we've just pumped it back. Why not?
Oh, here we go.
But this is a chance for Sanande. He
shanked it.
I think that was probably a clear-cut chance. No, it's not given that, but it's a good opportunity.
Well, he should have buried it.
He should have, yes.
But here we go again.
Iglesias. Oh, that was a gift.
Yeah, I think the defender tried to play it back to the keeper, didn't he?
Well, he either tried to clear it or he certainly got a touch, I think.
And Sanande was Johnny on the spot, or Juan on the spot. So the ball... Sanchez through ball to Iglesias. Yeah.
Yes, he gets a touch, yes. He tried to poke it back to the keeper.
Yeah, probably might explore another option if he had that opportunity over again. Yeah, he was offside, but it came off a defender.
Yeah, so good goal. Yeah. So that puts us on the right path. Just keep our fingers crossed about other matches, but... good to see the youngster scoring again.
Yeah, he started off in a blaze of glory, then his form just sort of dipped a little bit. And now he's starting his way back. He said he's only a young'un, so we've extended his contract, so hopefully we'll get some good goals out of him next year.
And that was the keeper, I think, or maybe the defender with the a punch or a header. But they've still got an opportunity.
Another woodwork shot.
Boy, we're getting a lot of those that go our way.
Yeah.
And in recent matches, I think we've been very lucky.
Well, that's why the groundsman's put an extra coat of paint on.
But we survived that attack, coming up to the halfway mark of the opening half.
Gusty and wet again. We've had some pretty bad weather in Langreo. Always seems to rain on the weekend.
I must admit, I don't think weather plays a big part in the game.
Nah.
But I think it should, but it doesn't seem to. But anyway...
Yeah, especially in the lower leagues where they've got more open ground. So like in the larger stadia. Oh, Sorry, I thought I saw a body check then. In the larger stadiums, it wouldn't make as much difference.
But anyway, Torrelavega holding possession. So
It gets held up. We've got lots of players behind the ball.
this is the ball over the top, which is an annoying feature, but a good tackle by Elaine. But he lost possession.
And ran away.
Oh, they butchered that.
Oh, jeez.
Well, did they get a deflection? It's a corner.
Okay, we'll give them the benefit of the doubt.
But another corner for us to defend. And dealt with by Hevia.
Yeah, seeing in the results there that Marino Luanco 1-0 up over Caruxo, which is bad news for us, I think.
Yeah, look, it's always, I guess, on the final day of the season, if you're relying on results to fall your way elsewhere, it's probably not a good position to be in. But as we said before, overall, we're really quite pleased with how we've turned this team around. It hasn't been a bad season at all.
No, and surprise, surprise, the board are happy with us and the fans are happy with us. It took them 33 and a half rounds, but Oh, Elaine.
Yes, opportunity maybe for another header from a corner.
Near post.
And he got onto it.
Yeah.
He did.
Parried by the keeper.
But we still got an opportunity. Oh, there we go. Sanande with his second.
Okay.
Driven in by Samba.
Yeah, and then what?
He
Sanday just stuck his leg out.
Just volleyed it, I think.
Yeah.
So Elaine got the header. They try and clear it. Gets out to Samba, who just drives it in.
And Sanday just follows it in around the defender. So, well done.
Okay, 2-0. Well, that's a nice position to be in as we approach half-time. We won't pay too much attention with other matches because it's all out of our hands, but...
and we have to win.
We have to win, that's it, yeah.
Right, so going into half-time.
I think this is going to be the half-time result, and it is 2-0 to UP Langreo. Let's go and chat to the boys. Okay, half-time, point the old finger, and things are going well, but I think we are capable of better. I don't want to see complacency out there in the second half.
No, I mean, the game's certainly not over. We need another goal to put Torrelavega out of the game.
Yes, 2-0 is a bit of a dangerous lead to have if you look at history in football.
Right.
But so far, everybody's acquitting themselves fairly well.
Yeah, Hernandez not playing as well as what I'd hoped, but Piccoli's doing poorly as well.
But this is the visitors with possession, and they've gifted the ball to Langreo. Now Elaine chips it forward. Couldn't find one of his tackers.
No, a bit of a lull. Was expecting maybe a little bit more of an effort on goal.
No, a bit of a long highlight, but the visitors once again keeping possession. Good run.
2 red shirts unmarked at the edge of the box.
Heavier with...
That was one of them.
Maybe not a very good clearing header, but well taken volley.
Yeah,
I think it was a volley, but he struck it well.
It was. Defensive headers, they're another little bugbear.
Mm.
When you think you get a header like that, and you only head it 10 yards.
Maybe the keeper could have done a little bit better from that distance, but 2-1, okay. That's the warning shot. They've obviously been fired up at half-time.
Yes, and we traditionally slow out of the blocks in the second half.
I think we'll demand a bit more because we certainly don't want to concede a second.
No.
But here's a corner for us.
Where's Elaine?
So he'll be lurking far post.
There he is.
It's a bit deep.
Oh.
Ooh, Samba now. Samba hits the woodwork.
Yeah. Oh dear.
Yeah. FM23, you got to hit the woodwork.
Yeah.
Anyway, Hernandez with the corner. He'll be aiming for Elaine, near post, but he was beaten that time. But Samba gives it back to Javier, who just pumps it up.
Keeper's come out.
Keeper, he's going to take it. Okay, we made two quick substitutions with Kobo and young Ruiz both coming off the bench. Both young players, especially Kobo.
Yeah, looking at probably playing Kobo a little bit more next season. He's quite versatile on the right. And there's Elaine.
Yeah, well, he's only very young. I think he's 19. He's got a lot of improving to do. He'll have to improve a fair bit, I think, between now and next season. But Garcia with a corner, well taken by Gilly.
Yeah, DOF has been on the case and has been strengthening our younger teams, but it'll be interesting to see what he can come up with us in the close season for the first team.
Well, we've got him looking at quite a few interesting players, but it's not up to us to sign anybody, so he's got to pull his finger out and pen.
That's right.
And do some work. But that's not a good header again by Javier. That was very poor, and they're allowing him to run. That's a poor finish.
Yeah.
He couldn't even test the keeper.
That was poor play all round, actually.
From both sides, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, just made two quick substitutions, bringing on Pavida and
Sanchez.
Sanchez.
Yeah.
Was it? I can't remember.
Well,
Pavida and Fernandez
Oh.
came off the bench. But
right, so we've got
long ball, and
Garcia's going to get sent off here.
he will be. He will be indeed. He brought down young Sanande, and
Do we get a free kick?
we did, but obviously nothing came of that. And I think we'll start to slow the match down, be a little bit more disciplined.
Yep.
And
Wind that clock down.
absolutely. They have given us a bit of a run in the second half, I must admit.
Yeah, it wasn't the dominating performance that I was hoping for.
No.
And once again, we failed to keep a clean sheet.
But it looks as though we're going to get the win, and that's the main thing. And we have 2-1. Well, that's all we had to do. Keep our fingers crossed with other results. Let's go and chat to the boys first. Okay, got to be happy with the win at home. And good work, fellows. We certainly got the victory that we wanted. So now let's find out how the rest of the competition fared on the final day of the season. Well, the gods have been very kind to us with that 2-1 victory and other results falling our way. UP Langreo have crawled into 5th position on 54 points, beating Arantero by 1 point.
Yes, well, Ontario on the last day falling to a 92nd minute penalty, so they would be absolutely spewing.
Absolutely pissed off, I reckon. And when you look at that table, we're only 2 points away from 2nd position.
Yeah, quite amazing with the start. So, considering the start we had, rather. But Marino Luanco, they continued their good form, and they've secured a playoff as well. But all those teams in the playoffs, I think you'll find Langreo have beaten at least once during the year.
I think we have. Anyway, let's go and find out who we're going to be playing in the playoffs. And here's our opponent in the promotion playoffs semi-final on Saturday, the 20th of May. We're away to Espanyol B. They're coming from another group where they actually finished second on the table.
Yeah, they had some pretty good performances when we were looking at them offline, and it's going to be a tough one for Langreo.
Absolutely, and they'll be played at their home ground, a capacity of 5,000 people, and it's a one-off game. It's not over 2 legs, so it's going to be sudden death.
Yeah, but we're happy to be part of the playoffs, so we've got nothing to lose.
Absolutely, and just a very quick look at Club Vision. The board have us on a B+, which is very nice, and the supporters an A+. So we've been able to turn all that around very nicely. But anyway, that's the video for today. A fairly good end to the season. Maybe the home and away season. Maybe a tad lucky with the way the results went our way on the final day of the season, but
we'll take it.
We'll take it indeed. So I hope you have enjoyed the video for today. If you have, please give us a thumbs up. Until next time, I'm Barry Foster saying it's goodbye from me.
And it's goodbye from him. All the best now.